Today on Moe's Toy Room, we're going to unbox from McFarlane Toys and the Mortal Kombat line. Here is the very brand new bloody variant of Raiden.
Corona cut damage time beyond repair.
Now we can only fight for a better future.
A better future for whom, Raiden?
Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Moe's Toy Room, coming from my room to yours. And today we are going to unbox from McFarlane Toys from the Mortal Kombat line. Here is the very brand new bloody variant of Raiden. As you could tell, I have the first version of that right here that was released somewhere around in the beginning of the year, maybe late last year. And then we had the 2-pack competition version with the one-on-one, and he brung Scorpion in there. And you can watch those unboxings and reviews down in my library below. But today it's about this guy right here, the very brand new Raiden. He is real bloody looking. And you know what? McFarlane Toys goes all out on their boxes for the price. And I will say that right now. This guy right here came from GameStop. I got him from GameStop and he was $22.99, and then I cashed in my points and I got like another $5 off of that. So it was shipping and everything, and I ordered a bunch of stuff, so it came out to over $35 in shipping. So I got the shipping for free, so it actually worked out better. So roughly I got this guy slightly under 20 bucks with tax and everything out the door. But on the big market like Target and Big Bad Toy Store and everything else, if you could find this guy, he retails for about $19.99 US dollars. So here we go right here. We have this beautiful box. McFarlane has made these boxes look slightly different than the boxes that the other guys came in. We will turn it to the side. And it has the variant versions of them right there, all the way around. And as you could tell, Raiden is looking so like just dynamic in this box as he's locked behind his plastic prison, you know, and he looks good. I'm going to tell you right now, you know, he sits back there behind his window of pain. He comes with his staff. He comes with his electricity. He shoots out of his hands. And this one comes with the extra pair of hands too. So we're going to do, folks, with this 22 points of articulation guy, we're going to be right back. All right, folks, so here we have it. I took him out the box for that way we could get right to this review. He brung an extra set of hands. Here is the right hand. And this will be the hand that he'll more likely hold his staff with. It brung the staff. You can see that. And it also brung the left alternate hand that you could take on and off. For that way you could have him hold this one with either hand. As you could tell, this one looks completely different in color than the competition Raiden version of the 2-pack. Okay, so we're going to move these aside right here. I'm going to push the man himself forefront. Here we have Raiden with his electricity that he shoots out of his hands. We're going to slightly just turn him to the side, all the way around. Let me see if I can get this guy up on his base. To the other side. And there you have it. And then, as always, McFarlane threw in the Mortal Kombat logo on the stand for us, which is super nice. I love it. Now, before this review, I want to bring the other two out for you could see them all side by side. Here is the first version right here. And believe it or not, folks, these are all the same exact figure. But for a lot of heavy Mortal Kombat players, we love variants in the game. And a lot of the time we have to do a lot of work to open the skins for these guys, for that way we could play them in battle in these variant modes. And I love that McFarlane has done that. So he could go all day with this whole Mortal Kombat line, and people would never really know the difference that they're the same figure, because they look completely different. So you have them all three right there. And then you have the competition Raiden that brung the Scorpion figure with it. And it is in a 2-pack. And that is also available right now at Big Bad Toy Store and also at GameStop. All right, folks. So I'm going to take this guy off of the stand because it's review time. I got to take his electricity off his hands. We're going to get right to this. All right. So here we have Raiden. Looking ever so sharp. Look how good he looks. We're going to turn that thing to the side. How far can his head go down on that freaking ball joint? Really nice. He looks up really good movement. Can he hit that Michael Myers side to side? Yes, he can. As he looks upon his prey to see who he's going to do a fatality on. Obviously, he could spin his head all the way around and hit the Linda Blair. You know, no Father Karras wants to mess with this guy because he will end up in a fatality. This guy is no joke. This is a straight fighter right here. Okay, so we're going to go down, right down to his shoulder area right here. And I'm going to start, and does he have that shoulder hinge in there? I cannot tell if usually they have that hinge joint shoulder up in there. And I think it might be tucked away way up in there. Let me see if he has it on this arm right here. And what that hinge joint shoulder does is it allows this like movement in the shoulder to go up and down. But you know, I'm not seeing it on these other two either. So if it's there, it's going to be really tucked in there because right now I'm not seeing it. But what I am seeing on this arm is it could do 90, and his shoulder pads right here do not get in the way. And he has the bicep swivel, pardon me, which is super nice. We're going to go down to his elbow right here. Looks like he should have that double jointed elbow. Yes, he does. And you have that for fighting. And you can see the pin there. And you can see a pin right there. In case you guys are wondering what that is. So it's just not going to bend once like here. It's going to go all the way and go all the way through. Okay, this is a straight fighter right here. This guy needs to have that. Does he have swivel at the elbow? No, he did not. Does he have it above the forearm? No, he does not. Hand spins all the way around. He has that small little ball joint hinge right there on that hand. Makes that hand move really nice. All right, we're going to go on over to the left arm, which may be on your right. This arm also does 90. Has that bicep swivel, which is really nice that McFarlane throws in. What I mean by that is right in the back there, you can see a little like cut right there, and it will move separately from the actual shoulder. And this is attached right here. This is really hard, folks. So it's hard plastic. So if you have any little ones, do not let them chew on this whatsoever. Okay, so we're going to see how much he has in that double jointed elbow. Yes, he has it pinned there, and it goes very far. All right, he has no swivel right there at the elbow, but he does have that small ball hinge right there at the wrist, which gives him a lot of good movement. All right, we're going to go right below his chest cavity right here, and he does have some movement. Does he have it right? Yeah, it looks like he might. I can't really tell because it's so restricted with this thing going on right here, but he does seem to move all the way around. Seems like he only has like one swivel right here at the waist, and then you have his whole attire right here. There should be more of a soft vinyl, but it seems like McFarlane Toys has added a lot of hard pieces to it. So with little ones, please be careful. You don't want them putting this in their mouth and chewing it off and swallowing it, because then you're going to have a problem. And kids that young shouldn't be playing with these anyway. All right, so we are going to go and see how much mobility he has in his leg. Anderson Silva kick, very nice, looks really good. Bruce Lee kick, Game of Death, Super nice kick. He has movement in his hip area. You cannot see it because this is just covering it. Okay, but then right when you go below his knee, he has swivel right there below his knee. Okay, and then he has a double jointed knee. So he has a pin there, and it should go there, and then it should go again. There you have it. Really nice. All right, does he have any swivel above the shin area? No, he does not. Okay, we're gonna go down his boot area right here. His foot has a lot of good swivel to it. He has a nice rocker on this foot. They have included, McFarlane Toys has, and it does the down, up, really nice. And then at the toe, he pops at the toe. That way you can get that photo moment, like I said, where he's either coming off something like he's flying, or he's gonna throw some electricity on somebody. And photographers will go all day using that piece. So that's a good thing that McFarlane Toys has threw in for them. Okay, so we're gonna go to the left leg, which may be on your right. Anderson Silva kick, not as good as the other one, but I think it could be because all this garment is just in the way, his fight garment. Bruce Lee kick, straight up, very nice. The one that he landed on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in Game of Death. And then right below his knee, amongst all this armor, believe it or not, is that swivel. And you can see it from the back there. So you can see it right there. It just moves right below the pant leg area that blends into his boot and his knee pad area. And then he has that pin there, double jointed knee as well. Like I said, McFarlane Toys went all out to give us that whole Mortal Kombat experience. He has that rocker on the leg, swivel at the foot, well, pardon me, on the ankle, swivel at the ankle, rocker at the ankle, and then the down, up, very nice on the foot, and then the toe bend right here, which is super nice. A lot of people that do straight kicks know that when you're hitting that straight kick, you could either land it with the heel of your foot, barefoot, or you could catch them from underneath the toe and pop that chin straight up and knock people straight out like Anderson Silva did to Vitor Belfort when they fought in the UFC. Overall, folks, this figure is really nice, and the paint scheme just celebrates Mortal Kombat all the way around. I absolutely love it as to what McFarlane has done with the blood spraying all over it, the color variation of it, the way that all this just looks so real, like as if you're holding the actual character out of the game. And I'm going to put this guy up on his stand because I want to see exactly around how tall he really is. So right now, Raiden is looking like as if he's about 7.5 inches tall to the top of his hat, which is pretty good, like pretty tall. For a figure that has 22 points of articulation, and for that price point, you can't beat it. And then right here in centimeters, he's roughly around, I believe, 19 centimeters. All right, folks, so there you have the three in this review of McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat line. This might be the final variant of it. I hope McFarlane makes more of these Mortal Kombat guys. Like I said, when I did the 2-pack, I would hope that in the future, with a lot of Mortal Kombat players that do not collect toys, to get them involved with collecting toys as well, by maybe get together with the people that make the game, with NeverRealm and all them that make it, and say, hey, give us a code that's going to unlock that brand new skin that we just paint schemed up. Give us a code that's going to unlock like a fatality or a brand new move that Raiden or Scorpion or Sub-Zero and so on, Spawn, all the rest of them, Johnny Cage and Baraka and Katana. Give us codes that these guys could use and put them inside that box to where it more than likely just forces you to buy that figure if you could find it, and it makes the figure on demand a lot more, because trust me, Mortal Kombat players want every edge they can to win. It's their way of going one-on-one with somebody, especially online. So I think that that would be a really good idea for the future. But anyway, folks, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so and subscribe to my channel. And also hit that bell for notifications, for that way you know when the next video hits. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at MOE'S Toys. That's MOESTOYS, MOE'S Toys. And you can also go to TikTok. And we are at TikTok at MOE'S Toy Room on TikTok. And from MOE'S Toy Room to yours, good night, everyone.